We just gave Nigel a couple of hugs today. He's going to be all right. Satellite radar shows we've got partly cloudy skies right now. It's a really nice night and going to be a really nice day tomorrow, just on the toasty side. I mean, it's still 80 degrees at this hour. It's September. We're supposed to be cooling down, and we will. It's just going to take a little bit of time. It's 76 right now in Anderson, 76 in Asheville. Spartanburg, you're at 77 degrees. It's still warm out and will be tomorrow morning when you wake up. We'll start the day comfortable but warm in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees, and then warming very quickly from there. In fact, by mid-morning, we're already in the mid-80s, pushing 90 by lunchtime. It'll be in the low to mid-90s tomorrow and mainly dry. Asheville to Hendersonville, you too push 90 degrees with just a stray shower or thunderstorm possible in the afternoon. We'll see a high of 94 in Greenville, 95 in Anderson, and 88 degrees in Asheville. The muggy meter shows we're going to pretty much hold steady in the mugginess over the next several days, but temperatures do start to go down just a bit into the weekend. Let me show you thunderstorm chances. They're very, very meager tomorrow. We'll get a stray shower here or there, but where you do get a downpour, it'll be hard and heavy for 20-30 minutes, then move on out. As we go into Thursday, a slightly better chance at some thunderstorms. A front's on the way. We'll call it a cool front, not quite a cold front, but it will offer a better chance for some scattered downpours in the afternoon, especially in the mountains. In the upstate, we have that chance, but just not as widespread as the mountains. Going into Friday, drier air settles in, and it'll set us up for a nice weekend. Tracking Tropical Storm Lee. Now, if you just tuned in right now, we had another one form today, and this one looks to become a monster. We need to watch it closely for that very reason alone, but also because of how close to the United States it gets. Look at the feathered look to it. Anytime you see that, is a clear indication of a healthy storm that really has nothing prohibiting its environment. And right now, there's just nothing. There's no wind shear. There's very humid conditions and warm water temperatures. So Lee is set to become a very strong hurricane in the next couple of days. Set to become a Cat 2, then a 3, then a 4, getting very close to Category 5 strength, the highest on our Saffir-Simpson scale, as it gets closer to the United States. Now, if, and that's a big if, it became a threat to the United States, it would not be until the middle of next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday as of right now. And right now, most of the models do show this making that curve to the north and east. However, we know that out of these computer models, they can trend one way or the other. And I'm watching closely these more southern tracks because they're getting a handle on the system being strong. And as a meteorologist, I kind of have to be smarter than some of these spaghetti models. And what I can tell you is that the stronger and bigger the storm system is, the harder it is to actually get it to make that turn. If it were a more compact or slightly weaker system, it would probably zip right on up there. But we have to watch this closely because if this high comes in strong right here, it'll steer this farther to the west and get closer to the United States. We'll have our eyes peeled on it. It all comes down to this big dip in the jet stream next week. As it dips down, brings in some cooler air from the Midwest next Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to try to grab this system. If this trough or dip in the jet stream is delayed or weaker than normal, we could have this system get closer to us. Let me show you the 4-day for the upstate. 93 degrees tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a 30% chance of storms on Thursday. As we go into Friday, 88. By Saturday, temperatures not quite as hot. It's still toasty in the afternoon especially, but not the 90s, which will be nice. And we'll have those cooler mornings and dry into next week. Western North Carolina, we've got near 90 tomorrow to the upper 70s by the weekend.